don't think anybody knew yet.
Nope.
Not these comments from last night. We hit them ultimate fake. Not Nina saying, I came through to tell y'all I'm done with this team. I put my
Ooh,
heart in. I put my heart into this for this ish. Oh, Big Play Slay here. Yo, what's going on, Big Play Slay?
the
And what's
six.
going on, everybody? You know, it is your boy Dylan Matthews and
Symone.
Symone. You already know what's going on. We in here. Sports Talk with Let's Go Birds in here. You're trust the process. Am I right, Symone?
No,
Ah. Oh man.
process.
26.
What's the process with no results?
26.
That's just a waste of time.
26.
Let me get to Miss Nina Austin's comment because this is how I'm feeling. I came
Mind you, it's the comment from last night. We gotta preface people by saying, yes, these last night's comments when we hit y'all with the pump fake. We saw
Ben, Tobias, and Doc stink. Ben, Tobias, and Doc. All trio. Get them out of here. Get them out of there. All three of them. Doc,
Wait.
what's up with them all bitch lineups still?
You said Ben, Tobias, and who?
Doc.
Oh, okay.
Doc with those all bitch lineups that got us cooked in the regular season. Freaking Tobias Harris, 2 of 11, making 30-some mil. Cash at me the money back. And I saw
your money back.
I saw someone tweet out, do y'all think Doc will want to come? No, they were like, do y'all think Daryl Morey can get Doc to stay? Get Doc to stay? Doc ain't staying nowhere. We don't want Doc. What do you mean? Do you think he could get Doc to stay? Doc better be lucky if Daryl let him stay.
Yikes. What up, Adrian Marlowe? Only 2 Sixers scored in the second half.
Pause this. I need to get my laptop charger, so.
All right, well, we'll add Symone back here in a second. But what's going on, everybody? What up, though? Andrew Scurry. Hawks showed us that we need to believe. Big facts. Big facts. Hawks showed us that we gotta believe in this team, and Symone's gonna be back here in a second. Dang, 1 year and y'all getting Doc up out of there. I mean, they did blow an 18-point lead in Game 4, and then Game 5 they blew a 26-point lead, boy. 26. Y'all got, what was it, 37 from Joel, 36 from Steph. That's really about it, though. Y'all couldn't miss first half. What up, Asia? I hope you're doing all right. Trey Bird, what a time to be alive, Trey. That's facts. What a time to be alive. Adrian Marlowe says, put Reddish in for bench minutes. He is clear to play, and he is Hawks' first or second best defender. I would argue he's second best behind DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter's a pretty good defender as well. So Huerter's right up there with Reddish and Hunter too, in my opinion. LGB. Does that mean let's go Birds, Asia? What up, though? Size up. What up, though? Like I said, Symone gonna be back here in just a second. Big Play said the Hawks can shoot the lights out when they get hot. It's not even funny. You can't blow a 26-point lead, an 8-point lead in 2 back-to-back games. Let the Hawks keep shooting lights out. And the crazy weren't even shooting the lights out. We were trash in the wow.
Let me say something.
We were trash in the beginning of the game. Y'all couldn't miss, and all we could do is miss.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
You know what the scariest thing about this is? Sixers people. Do y'all know what the scariest thing about this loss was? I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. It'd be worse if I was surprised. No, it'd be better if I was surprised, because that means I had hope. I didn't have any hope. Y'all battled back from down 18 last game. We had the freaking MVP, should have been a freaking all-star, and Ben Simmons an all-star snub. Why didn't Tobias Harris make the all-star list? Oh, Tobias Harris should have been all-star. They hate on Philly. They won't give us no love. I told y'all in the beginning of the season, I told y'all in the beginning of the season, we don't have no killer coming off the bench.
Period.
We don't. The Hawks getting just as much production, if not more, from their bench than we're getting. We thought we were just going to roll in with Shake Milton and Dwight Howard and be cool, be Gucci, win a championship. That's not how it works. You see these teams that win championships, what do they usually have?
A deep
man.
Yeah.
The teams that make it to the conference finals, the team that are deep, they have a 6-man. Who's our 6-man?
Crickets.
I said we needed Derrick Rose. Hey, I said I wanted Lou Will.
We got Lou Will. Lou Will came in clutch last night. Lou Will came in clutch last night.
We don't need Lou Will. We're good. We got so-and-so. And our big splash move of George Hill. What did he do last night? Showed his age. I can't even be mad at George Hill. He just happened to be on a roster.
Kenny, a.k.a. T.I. says, I still blame Ben Simmons. Y'all need to make a move for De'Aaron Fox. Would you like that, Symone? De'Aaron Fox? She bouncing.
It's time for Ben to bounce. I'm 1,000% in agreement. Great man, defensive player, boom, 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 boom. What good is it of having the best defensive stopper if they can't be in the game with 5 minutes left to make stops?
Because they can't shoot free throws.
And not only when he's taking out the game late, that not only hurts our defense, it hurts our offense because Ben is our go-to facilitator. So not only can we not get things going on defense, we can't go get anything on offense either because who's putting Seth in his spot? Shake? Shake's a 2-guard. So Ben out the game hurts a lot more than just defense. And we don't need to shake the boat and get a Kyle Lowry. We don't need to shake things up and we don't need to blow up the roster for a Kyle Lowry. We'll have to give up all of our bench. What bench? What bench? No, we don't need Bradley Beal. We're good. One shake gets going. George Hill, that's exactly what we needed. George Hill at the buzzer, at the trade deadline.
Yeah. Seth was giving out that work, but Lou was giving that work in the fourth quarter. That's facts. You guys had a chance to get James Harden and Ben Simmons and some picks.
And what did I want, Dylan, but James Harden? And what did the Philly people say? What James Harden? James Harden's not going to play defense. Well, heck, he wants the one-on-one assignment with Giannis. James Harden's playing defense and James Harden is playing above himself, whereas Ben Simmons won't exert any extra effort than I do defense, and that's it. And James Harden's out here busting his butt trying to win a championship and playing defense. And y'all said, what is it going to do? What is it going to do if James drops 40? But what? Ben only attempted 4 shots in 40 minutes. Only attempted 4 when he saw our lead crumbling. Never in his mind did Ben think, maybe I should put some pressure in the paint. Maybe I should, body up John Collins a little bit. I did it to Rudy Gobert. Go ahead.
Symone, I heard a good point since you bring that up. I was watching Jalen and Jacoby earlier. I don't usually watch ESPN or that stuff, but after a comeback 26-point win, I had to listen to what the national media pundits were going to say. And they actually made a good point talking about the 76ers saying they think the reason Ben hasn't been as aggressive in the playoffs is because, and I don't know if this is true, you watch the 76ers more than they do, more than I do, so I want to hear what you have to say about this. I'm just saying what they said. It's because Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid have to take up the same space for Ben to be effective and for Joel to be effective. So obviously Joel is most effective in the paint, and Ben is obviously most effective in the paint. How you feel about that?
Oh, I can see that, but then how is Tobias get to the paint? Tobias eats in the paint. So how does Tobias get into the lane? Other than last night, Tobias gets most of his action in the paint. So in our starting lineup, how is Tobias getting it done then?
Good point.
Embiid is obviously making some room for Tobias because Tobias does his best work in the paint.
And I'm saying also, too, we've seen Ben go to the rim and be effective and then not.
And two, Ben, okay, so fine. If you want to make that your excuse, even though Tobias has found a workaround and have put up 40-point games with Embiid on the floor, if that still wants to be your excuse, what about when Embiid's not in the game and you are?
That's true. Because hasn't there been plenty of times this season where Joel hasn't played and Ben still wasn't aggressive as he needed to be? So there you go. No real excuse for Ben Simmons. We don't know what the heck he got going on. And to be honest, I don't really care. That's a 76ers problem, not a
So let me ask you something.
Yes.
The Hawks going to the championship?
Yeah, that's a tough question. First and foremost, like we was talking about last night, Hawks still gotta finish the job on the 76ers. Job's not finished, job's not done.
Okay, we know job's not finished, but we're here to entertain the people. So can you see the Hawks beating the Nets or the Bucks? Come on now. We're here to put on a show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why not? You know what? Why not? You know, what does this shirt say, Symone? What does this shirt say? It says believe, Atlanta. After we came back from 18 in game 4, we just came back from 26 against the number 1 seeded Philadelphia 76ers. Why the heck not can't we beat the Brooklyn Nets? Why the heck not can't we beat the Milwaukee Bucks, you know? So I'm going all in on this Atlanta Hawks team. You know what? They're just a great Cinderella story. We were 14-20. Everybody had written us off. So why not? We got to start believing in Atlanta. We got to start believing in this Hawks team. Why? Because they have given us a reason to believe. 14-20, made the culture change. Nate McMillan changed the culture, got us as a 5th seed, beat the Knicks, which Knicks in 6 was trending. You know how that went.
Knicks in 6.
But I'm just saying, I'm just telling the story, painting a picture, okay? Now, you know, we were just happy to be in the second round. We were happy to be there against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not going to lie. I was just saying, hey, just make it to the second round is an accomplishment. But you know what? Now we got to win the series. And now, why can't we beat the Nets? Why can't we beat the Bucks? It's time for the rest of Atlanta to start believing because obviously this Atlanta Hawks team believes in themselves. And now I'm going to believe right with them. So, yes, we can. And, yes, we will. Period.
All right, now let's pivot to the Sixers. Will Embiid want to sign his max somewhere else?
Nah, I don't think so. It really just depends on what the Daryl Morey in the front office do, if that makes sense. If they're listening to Joel and, you know, if Joel has a lot of pull and he's really, you know, in the room and helping make decisions, then Joel will sign the max in Philly because if he knows that the organization is going to cater to him, then he'll sign the max. But if they're not, if they're keeping Doc around and giving Joel excuse after excuse after excuse and telling Joel, just trust the process, Joel, Joel Embiid at this point has to be tired of trusting the process. So now Symone left again. But I'm not sure if Joel would I think as long as Joel gets what he wants from the 76ers in their front office, he'll be all right. Let me get to some of your comments while Symone is away. Let's see. Oh, there were a lot of comments. Okay. The Hawks looking scary already right now, but wait till we go out and get Levine or just another star in general. Yeah, it's nothing to think about. How are we going to build upon this team? What are we going to do? Are we going to re-sign John Collins? Or are we going to get somebody else? So, yeah, that's something to think about as well. But, yes, Andre Taylor, but ATL is just a pound full of dogs that don't quit, don't stop fighting, none of that. 2, obviously, the 76ers collapsed. We got to give some credit to the Hawks as well, who could have just laid down, but they kept fighting, kept chipping away at that lead. They did what they had to do, period. And now it's time for the Hawks to win at home to put this series away so we ain't got to go back to Philly. People, what up, though? Really, Symone? You spelled her name wrong, by the way. Now you want to Azul hate? Huh? Is the house going to the championship? Really? That's the best punch you got.
Oh?
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to retype that message because there was a lot of grammatical errors in there. Capella finally started dunking under the rim instead of missing 2-footers. Right, Adrian, because he was horrid around the rim to start the game, but he finished pretty strong. Chris Thomas, what up, though? He says, yes. All the best defense in the playoffs. Hunter says, nope. We not having that conversation, Hawks fan. We watching both Knicks and Sixers fan talking about Brooklyn. We'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah, you want to finish the job first. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We know Azul is blue, but his message didn't make sense. Now you want a blue hate? What does that even mean? If Kyrie comes back and Harden's at least 70%, I don't think we would beat the Nets, but I'm always rooting for my guys. Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends on the health of the Nets and stuff like that. And with us not having Hunter, maybe not Reddish, but Reddish did get cleared to play, so we could see him fairly soon, possibly in the next series. If we make it that far, could see that. So that'll be help another 3-and-D guy. Zay, what up, though? 544 says, can definitely see us beating Nets. IDK about the Bucks, though. I actually disagree. I actually think we have a better chance against the Bucks. Just because the Bucks
are like the Sixers. They'll fold any night.
Huh?
The Bucks are like the Sixers. They'll fold any night.
Yeah, exactly. And then Giannis, he's like a less effective version of Joel Embiid. He's only effective at the rim. And if we can effectively build that wall around Giannis like the Brooklyn Nets have been doing, we can beat the Bucks. I mean, they're like us. They rely on shots falling, and if Giannis can get to the rim or not, if we keep Giannis away from the rim, we can easily beat the Bucks. Well, not easily, but we can beat the Bucks. Trae Young is a superstar. I agree, the GOAT, Bam. He's emerging into a superstar before our very own eyes. Let's get it, Georgia. What up, though? He says Ben needs his own team with shooters around him in today's game. He has to have a point guard that can shoot. That's
facts.
Seth, what up? Seth says this team has a chip on their shoulder. They have been overlooked all year, and they're finally showing who we are. Yeah, we got the alarm clock's going off on everybody now. The alarm clock's going off. Y'all can't sleep no more. And if y'all still sleep, y'all awake now, period. The national press is lost on what to say because this wasn't their narrative. We know it. We know it. We know it. That's it. Hawks can beat Nets and Bucks 7-game series, though. Yeah, it'll be a tough series for sure. Now imagine Luka coming to the Hawks. I'm dead. I would never see that happen. But how you feeling about tomorrow, Symone? Do the Sixers have any sort of chance, or after last night, is all the momentum gone? Is it over? You saying packing it up?
Pack it up. There's no way you come
back from that.
Especially because, like I said, the Sixers, we don't have any off-court chemistry. So it's not like the guys can corral, band together, believe in their guys just for believing in their guys. I don't even think the team even likes each other on a personal level. You can't band back from that. You can't come back from that unless you have a strong personal relationship with guys.
That's facts. Yeah. I mean, if they don't have any chemistry, it's not gonna be looking good. It's not gonna be looking good. And then
we're not gonna. What's the point? Just pack it up, boys. We're not winning a championship. Even if we do win this series, we're not winning a championship. So pack it up, boys. Stop breaking hearts.
Not the hanger. Why you got the hanger? What you about to do with that hanger?
Hang it up this season.
Okay, I see what you did there. Okay. Dang.
Look, hanging up the season. Pack it up, boys. We done. Stop spreading bad juju around the city of Philadelphia. Starting over in September with the Eagles. Sixers, blow it up. Buy Ben, buy Tobias, buy Doc Rivers, buy Daryl Morey, buy Daryl Morey too. Because Daryl Morey, all you got us was George Hill at the end of the trade deadline. I thought you were supposed to be some trade wizard.
Oh, you getting rid of Daryl Morey too?
Yes.
Oh,
I thought you were supposed to be some wizard. You got us Doc Rivers, non-adjusting all bench lineup, just got disappointed last playoffs and bringing that bad juju over here, getting murked by Lou Will, who he did dirty, probably got freaking Austin Rivers putting some curses on the Sixers because he'd rather have Seth on the team than his own son. Was supposed to get us James Harden.
His son was out of a job. He
was supposed to get us James Harden. Was supposed to get us Kyle Lowry. We ended up with George Hill and Shake Milton coming off the bench. Buy Doc, buy Daryl, buy Tobias, buy Ben. Pack it up, start it over. It's time for Devonta Smith.
Hawks fans, you hear this, boy? We got this Sixers team shook, ready to blow it up, boy. We got them ready to blow it up. I did see this. Yeah, facts.
Right, Chris Thomas. Right, Chris Thomas. Daryl gave the Hawks Clint for a bag of Cheetos.
Daryl, we sure do appreciate it, boy. Clint was one of my best players.
Daryl's supposed to be some wizard. What he think was going to happen with James and Russ trading away freaking Clint because James said, "Oh, I don't want to have a big man like that," and then gonna come here and just give us George Hill.
We appreciate it.
And Doc, who nobody wanted at the end of last season, and now the Clippers all of a sudden playing with a spark. Now that Doc is gone. Ooh,
and playoff P done came back.
Playoff P came back, and Lou Will found his spark too that he couldn't find under Doc. And now the Clippers are doing good. Austin Rivers has some fire under himself. Lou Will is doing good. And freaking the Sixers is looking like what?
A mess. A mess.
I hate you. I hate you.
A mess, boy. They looking like a mess. Yeah, hopefully we get the job done with them MLK jerseys on. They are. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
We still not winning anything. So what did it all amount to? A second round exit to the Hawks?
Right.
We didn't get we got teased with Harden. We got teased with Zach LaVine. We got teased with Kyle Lowry. And we got George Hill.
Y'all ended up with George Hill, boy. Yikes. Oh, man. This little low Hawks causing all this trouble. Who would have thunk it? Excuse me, did someone die? I love all the ATL hate. I get it. Great weather, beautiful women, great life for all minorities. Dr. King, MLK. That comment got to be dead. Lou has been ghost, though. I mean, he has been ghost, but he showed up last night when he needed him most. He must have got some lemon pepper wings before the game. So, yeah, I mean, even that's the thing, like, about the playoffs. Somebody can be ghost for a while and have so many bad games in a row, but a guy like Lou Will, he can get hot at any time, and he showed up at the perfect time last night. So that's why it's so important to have a veteran guy like Lou Will. Also, he's coaching up guys like Trae Young and Onyeka Okongwu. Okongwu wouldn't be able to probably give us these good playoff minutes if it wasn't for Lou Will coaching him up and taking him up under his wing once Lou Will got to Atlanta. So we need to credit what we're seeing from Onyeka Okongwu to Lou Will, because Onyeka Okongwu played like he actually played like the 6th overall pick once we got Lou Will. So even though Lou Will hasn't been the best until last night, he's done a lot more behind the scenes stuff that we can mention. Sid the Kid in here. What up, though? Calm down.
You at the airport. She a real one. She at the airport.
She is a real one. Appreciate you tuning in, Sid. Andre Taylor says, "Hey, don't forget Danny Green. Daryl got you, Danny. It's not all bad." That was petty. Y'all got Danny Green though. He wasn't playing last night though, but that's none of my business. Saw Sensei, Master Drip Lord, 6ers and 7. Remember I said that. Okay, we gonna see Saw Sensei, Master Drip Lord. Appreciate you being in here though. But like Symone was saying, it's gonna be hard for y'all to recover, boy. I mean, it's like it's that same. It's not the exact same because it's a way lesser stage, but it reminds me a lot about when Ray Allen hit that 3 for the Miami Heat when they were pushing out the trophy for the Spurs. The Spurs about to win the NBA championship. Like I said, this is not. It's just slightly compared because the situation is kind of different, but slightly compares to it because they was ready to push out the trophy for the Spurs. You know, y'all apparently had the Hawks on the ropes after game 1. Y'all won the next 2. Y'all was on the ropes. Then we come back 2 straight games and win it. So we gonna see if y'all can recover. But I don't know. What are you doing?
You want a cookie?
I don't want a cookie. I don't. I just want to win game 6. That's all I want to do. Sis, she's at the airport waiting for you, Diddy. Ice traded game. He is ATL all day long.
Where my Sixers people at?
They gone.
No, let's go Sixers. That's what I'm talking about. London Stackhouse. We down, but we not out. Sauce Sensei said Sixers in 7. Remember that. I'm gonna need y'all to pipe us up. We're gonna need all the positive energy from the Sixers people because, like I said, I just don't have it right now, y'all.
Yeah,
I just don't have it right now.
She got the hanger. She ready to hang y'all up.
But like I said, I appreciate the big energy from you guys. We need y'all to keep that same energy because our good sis Nina Austin says she's ready to quit the franchise.
Oh, Nina to quit. Nina done. She quit.
You know what? Because you can't let these teams stress you out and break your heart over and over and over and over again.
Good thing Nina named her dog Eagle and not Six.
Yes. As long as we trade Ben, that's it. Don't even got to tell me what's on the other side. Trade Ben. Ben doesn't even care to get better. He doesn't even care to get better. He peaked defensively, and he's fine with that, even though he knows every other facet of his game is detrimental to the team. Look at Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle has been working on his shot. Even though Matisse Thybulle
threes last night
Matisse Thybulle is a defensive specialist, he still works on the part of the game that he knows could come up clutch at a certain time for the team. Even though he's peaking defensively, he's still working on those other aspects of his game. Matisse Thybulle, and you can look over this season and see how much he's improved on offense and defense. Ben Simmons has improved since what? He got in the league. So he doesn't even care to get better. I'm keeping Thybulle. I'm keeping Embiid. I'm keeping Seth if he's still playing. And I'm keeping Tyrese.
Simone, look at this real quick from the card collector. Look at that. How you feel about that?
My off-season means will be Toby, Thybulle, Joe, plus first-round pick for Kawhi and Ben. I love it. Hate that we got to give up Thybulle. But
is he talking about Isaiah Joe or Joel Embiid? He must be talking about Isaiah.
He's talking about Isaiah. The only thing that's going to – I hate that Thybulle is included in that. But, no, I don't like that first one because Ben's still here. Ben got to go.
He's saying both of these going to happen. He said and.
Oh. Well, I'm done with the trades. All trades do is break my heart like the Sixers did last night. All these trade rumors do is tease. And then we go into the season with Tobias, Ben, and Embiid again. I can't even think about trade rumors, y'all. And y'all know I love me a trade rumor. I can't even think because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We got Daryl, Trade, Wizard, Maury. And what do we end up with? Danny Green and George Hill.
Let me get to something real quick. Pay Williams said, also, Dylan, how do you feel about Trey getting passed up for Simmons on All-NBA selection? Ask me on Friday, Pay, and I'll tell you exactly what I think. Ask me on Friday. Allen, my boy Allen in the building. What up, though, Allen?
Exactly, Sauce Sensei. Straight liability. If it's a close game, which, hey, they only get harder from here in the second round. If it's a close game, Ben can't be in it. Do you realize that? Embiid has to blow a team out to keep Ben in the game. Now, is that fair?
Not at all.
Embiid has to put up a 50 burger if we want Ben in the game. Because if the game is close, and the only thing that's going to dictate a game being close or not is Embiid putting his life on the line. I mean, the only thing that's going to dictate a game being a blowout and a game being close is Joel Embiid.
Yep.
So it's Joel Embiid. Am I going to let Ben play tonight at the end of the game? Really, grown man? Riding on that torn meniscus and that busted back. I'm telling you, Dylan, Joel Embiid missed those free throws on purpose. He's sick of letting these dudes ride his coattails. He's sick of letting these $30 million all-stars, first team, second team, third team ride his coattails. Embiid is steady. He's sick of letting them hang on them like a hat. This is the NBA, And like I said, I haven't seen Joel Embiid take a game. If Joel Embiid is in the game, I haven't seen him be lackluster ever. He's always giving his all. If he's in the game, he's giving his all. Now, 2, I know this is the NBA, but you guys are in the workforce. You guys have jobs. Do you like it when you're doing all the work and your coworkers are getting paid the same, if not more, and riding your coattails? Embiid is eligible for the super max. He knows it's done, and he said, "You know what? Boing, boing. Y'all not riding my coattails to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna pack and ship all you boys out of here and build my new team and go far." He missed those free throws on purpose, both of those. He's been 11 for 11, and he's one of the most clutch guys in the league. You think he missed both of those on accident? You can see it in his face. He's pissed, as he ought to be. Now go ahead, Dylan.
Joel Embiid done letting folks hang on them like a hanger. Oh man, how about them Hawks though? Oh my goodness. Let's see what we're talking about.
This bit.
Chris Thomas says Ben peaked at LSU. I'm dead. People still saying 6s and 7. All right, we gonna see about you because everyone said 6s and 5. Everyone said 6s and 5.
Nobody want to know Russell Westbrook.
I gotta recreate that.
Love Russell Westbrook, but I'm good, love.
The GOAT Bam says, Symone, you got to understand, some people have it, others don't. Some people just can't get good at something. Well, Ben, get back. Hey, I don't care. If Ben getting paid millions, he better get good at free throws.
And if not, then bounce, then step. This is a business. Philly don't love you no more.
Shout out to the Migos. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. In this game, sit back, be patient. People act like the Hawks went vacant, but ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Word from the Migos. It's time to close it out, Dontavius. That's right. We're going to close it out. So, yeah, we rocking MLK jerseys, game 6. You think it's going to be a close game, Symone? You think it's going to be competitive? What you think about game 6? I think the Sixers I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be tougher than game 5. Y'all going to come back pissed.
Tougher than y'all going down 26? How does it get tougher than that, Dylan?
I mean, you're right. I'm trying to make an argument for you, but you're right.
It's tougher than going down 26. And I'm telling you, there's no chemistry. There's no chemistry on our team. There's no chemistry. Look at the body language on the bench. Embiid don't like none of them. Just look at the body language when they pan to the bench. That's why last season, the seasons before, Ben never wanted to pass the ball. He wanted to do everything himself. Remember? He never liked none of these guys. That's why he wanted to do everything himself. And this year is all about Embiid sharing the ball and Embiid trusting his teammates. And he tried it, and it was cute. And it got them down 3-2 to the Hawks in the second round.
Woo! Let's go. There you go, Andre. Yes, sir. We out here. Game 6 tomorrow. About to get out here and get it.
Thank you, Dontavius. Thank you.
All right, so let's say Master Dribbler.
That's the first thing you learn when you're 3. You pick up a ball and you shoot. You don't go out there and play defense when you're 3. You go shoot. Where are the fundamentals? Where that little league, youth league?
Symone the GOAT Bam says the 76ers had Trae Young. They would win a championship. How do you feel about that?
With no Ben?
Yeah, I'm guessing with no Ben.
Well, duh. If you replace Ben, well, I don't know. Got to peel back some layers.
Would you do a sign and trade Collins for Simmons? Heck no. I don't want Ben Simmons on my team after this. John Collins can make free throws. I want John Collins after exposing him. John Collins not afraid to shoot it. John Collins can stretch the floor. Ben Simmons cannot. I do not want Ben. I want no parts of Ben Simmons after seeing this from him. After seeing this from him, I do not. I thought I was trying to give Ben the benefit of the doubt because obviously being close to Symone, I know about the struggles that Ben Simmons has had throughout the season. But, you try to give him the benefit of the doubt and say they're going to step up in the playoffs. He's been worse. He's been worse in the playoffs. I want no part of Ben Simmons if I'm the Atlanta Hawks. I keep John Collins. And to be honest, I've come to the conclusion that I want to sign John Collins anyway. Here's why, real quick. I looked at the free agent market for this year. There's nobody else better. We're not going to get anybody else like John Collins besides keeping John Collins. There's nobody else better to get for his age and his value and what he could do and what he can do. Now, mind you, I will say this. I don't know if John Collins is going to get any better. I think we've seen what he's going to be. But there's nobody else out there to get, at least for this year. So if I'm the Hawks, I sign him. And then if you don't see any real progression, if you're not liking it, if you're Travis Schlenk, then you trade him. He's a great trade piece. And we got other pieces we could trade along with him. So
don't go to work.
Yeah, I got to go to work soon. But yeah, shout out to the people in the live, though. We got 71 in the building. But I would say, no, I want no parts of Ben Simmons after this series. Appreciate you, Swag, EUC. Hawks should sign Lonzo Ball. Him and Trey would be scary good together. Now, that's something I might be able to get behind. Possibly. Because Lonzo can actually shoot a little bit now. His defense is good. Another great facilitator. I could see that. I had to think about it a little bit more. I got to, like Symone said a little bit earlier, I had to peel back a few more layers. But at face value, at shock value, I could see it. And I think it could work. I want no parts of Ben Simmons, though. Ben can stay the heck away from me. Heard about the Zion news. What Zion news? I don't know what's going on with him. Fill us in, JBM93.
Thank you, Demon Badger. Thank you.
And
Daryl Morey and Doc. Tobias Harris, the biggest scam of the 20th century. And Ben, 21st century.
Yikes.
Tobias was a regular season GOAT for us. And now he's going back to his old ways. Him and his coach that got the best out of him. Embiid is hurt. Embiid is hurt. There's no truth to that.
And Embiid having to care. Joel Embiid didn't miss in the first half. I'm not blaming any of this on Joel Embiid.
It has nothing to do with Embiid. Do y'all not realize Embiid has a torn meniscus? He's playing through it.
And Symone, even with that, if you get
he had a 26-point lead, all y'all bums had to do was trade buckets.
The only people that I'm not blaming for this comeback is Seth Curry and Joel Embiid. They're the only two Sixers that made a field goal in the fourth quarter, and they were the only two Sixers that got out of the double figures. If you get anything from Ben Simmons, if you get anything from Tobias Harris and Matisse Thybulle, because he was straight. I mean, he did.
Matisse does what he has to do. He's here for defense.
Yeah. But you get nothing from Ben and Tobias, which is supposed to be the part of the big three. They gave you nothing.
Tobias has all the bread. Ben has all the celebrity, but no production.
Oh, man. But, all right, y'all. Unfortunately, I wish we could hang and rock longer, but I did want to get on here and jump on here, y'all, because I know we pump-faked y'all last night, so we did want to come on here and give y'all some reaction since we couldn't last night. I just got back. I had to work the game at 92.9. So I got back too late.
Make sure y'all tune in to 92.9 The Game this Saturday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dylan will be live on air 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Saturday, of course, he's going to be talking about what happened on Friday night, whether it's the Hawks clinched or whether it's the Hawks are having to go into Game 7. Be there 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game to hear your favorite ATL sports personality, Dylan Matthews. If you cannot be awake at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., that's fine. You can stream later on 929thegame.com, or you can stream later on the Odyssey app. That's AUDECY. The Odyssey app is free. You can listen to Sports Radio 929 The Game for free. Or if you real rocking with us, you will be there live 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 929 The Game. Be there or be square.
And I'm gonna get to this. Appreciate you. Well, let's get this first. Payton, appreciate you, bro. He says, been loving the content lately. I have a feeling 76ers might get another one. They won't go out easy. And if you win in the A, I'm a little worried about going back to Philly. Never easy as an ATL fan. Yeah, I know. trust me, Peyton. I feel you, bro. I feel you. We can't get too excited yet because we know what blowing something feels like, unfortunately. And we know.
Don't even get into that, Dora.
I know. I'm not gonna get into it too much, but Peyton, bless me. So I gotta talk what he's talking about. So yes, we can't get too high, can't get too low. We gotta stay real even keel right now. Just gotta hope for the best on Friday.
Thank you for recognizing. Thank you.
She really does. She really does. She's amazing. But yeah. So yeah, we can't get too high, can't get too low. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Friday. But yeah, I know, Peyton. I'm a little part of me is nervous too. But this team, again, it's about this. We got to believe, y'all. This team done came back from 18 in Game 4, 26 in Game 5. I'm believing at this point. I'm believing. They got me sold. They sold me. They showed me. They showed me twice. They showed me. So we got to believe. But real quick, yes, 90s on the game this Saturday. After the game, when I drop my Game 6 reaction video, I will drop the link to where you can go back and listen to the hours because I ain't expect y'all to be up 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. I hope y'all are. I hope y'all do tune in live. Call into the show if you want. You guys can call in. Call into the show. You can talk to me. So I will call in. I will drop the link. There you go. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the phone number to the station so you can call in if you want to call in and be live. So yeah, I'll put all that in there so you can go back. So you have easy access to go back and listen, and you can call in. So I'll put that all in the Game 6 reaction video. So make sure you watch that and go to that. That way you can have that.
And he's gonna post a vlog.
I am gonna vlog. Yes, I will vlog. I got a vlog. Facts.
And lastly, guys, tomorrow, as you can see, me and Dylan are remote now. Tomorrow night, post game, win or lose, whatever the hell happens, me and Dylan are going to be live after the game. So make sure you tune in after the game tomorrow to our channels. Me and Dylan will both be live after the game tomorrow night. So be here tomorrow night, y'all. It's the big day. Sixers, will we survive in advance? Is there a process still to trust? Is it pack it up in the second round for the Sixers? Tomorrow morning, I need y'all ready, blue and red. Here we come. I need y'all fired up. Tomorrow, the Hawks could shock the world and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Sweep the number 1 seed. Not sweep. Pack up the number 1 seed. Tomorrow morning, guys, get your sleep tonight. Make sure you're zen and ready because the 55 people in this chat, whether you're a Sixer or whether you're a Hawk, you got a lot riding on tomorrow.
A lot, boy. It's a lot riding on tomorrow. Shout out to my boy Pee Wee in the building. What up, Pee Wee? Yes, sir. We in here, boy. Go Hawks.
Who was Pee Wee?
Running, my boy? Huh?
You know him?
Yes. Pee Wee, my dude. We go way back. Let me tell you about Pee Wee real quick. Shout out to my boy Pee Wee.
I'm weak because you're literally supposed to be at work.
I know. I'm about to go to work now. But at my old job,
employee ever.
at my old job, Clorox. When I used to work at the Clorox thing. My first day, I went to line 3, the toughest line in the Clorox warehouse. Pee Wee was the line leader, and he was a great boss. So shout out to the boy Pee Wee real quick. We go way back. So shout out to my boy. I'm glad you're doing good. But yeah, Hawks all day. MLK. Let's go.
Trust the process.
Let's get it.
Sauce say been here since day 1.
Oh yeah, he has.
Trust in the process. Like I said, y'all, tomorrow enjoy Nets Bucks tonight, y'all.
Yep.
Enjoy some casual basketball that you don't have anything riding on tonight. Because tomorrow.
It's real tomorrow, y'all. It's real. It's real for both of us. Like Symone said, Hawks trying to clinch, Sixers trying to stay alive. It's real. It's real. And we breaking it down post game. I'm probably gonna go live for the game too. And then
what up, Donald?
What up, Donald?
You can't go live without me.
I can't go live for the game. And then
who you gonna go live with?
Nobody. You just be me.
Rick.
Nah. Yeah, I'll see if Rick want to go live. I don't know. We'll see. If
you go live in the game, I'm gonna just have to go live with you.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, obviously you can jump in.
I mean, I don't want to miss out.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking about going live during the game too. So we're gonna see. We'll talk about it. But all right, I gotta go for real. Appreciate y'all hopping in. Shout out to everybody in the live that joined the live. Shout out to the super chats. People drop the super chats. Peyton and motherboy's name. Let me not forget. Swag EUC. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Until then, peace.
What's the process?
Go Hawks. Believe, baby.